Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another player ratings video. Obviously yesterday managed to get the 2-1 win, which wasn't looking that likely at half time. You know, we went in 1-0 down, hadn't really had a shot. Every player was hesitating to shoot. It was a bit frustrating, but I thought second half we played really well. Obviously Garner made a massive difference. I thought Austin made a difference and Pereira as well. But I'm going to get straight into the player ratings now, guys. Sam Johnston, I'm going to give him a 6. I don't think he really had much to do. There wasn't really that much he could have done about the first goal, I don't think. He made a few good saves. He seemed quite comfortable with the ball at his feet. Obviously, he is a bit nerve-wracking at times. You think, you know, the ball goes back to him and he takes far too many touches for me, but didn't make any mistakes yesterday. Ferguson, I'm going to give him a 7. I felt like he dealt with Callum McManaman really well. He was trying to get the better of him all match, but I think Ferguson did really well for a young player. Kyle Bartley, now I feel like he's improving massively since last season. Ever since the playoffs, I feel like he's improved. I was going to give him a 7. Solid performance. Was winning a lot of the aerial battles. Good with his feet as well for a change, and you know, he's really improving as a player. I don't know whether it's due to confidence, but I feel like Bilic is starting to get the best out of him. Ajayi, I'm going to give him a 6. The reason I say this is because he did miss a few headers in their box, a few chances, and he also slipped for their goal as well, which led to them obviously winning the header and scoring. Gibbs, I'm going to give him a 6. Average performance. I think their right winger was getting in behind quite a few times, and you know, it wasn't his best performance, but wasn't his worst. Livermore, now this is probably one of his best performances. He was breaking up the play really well. Tested the keeper as well just before half time. Good strike, good save by their keeper. And like I say, it's probably one of his best performances in an Albion shirt. He was going forward a lot as well. Really good captain's performance, I thought. And I'm going to give him an 8. Romain Sawyers, now I do think Livermore was slightly better than him, but not much. I thought Sawyers played really well. Obviously, his passing ability is brilliant. His dribbling and, you know, his skill on the ball, brilliant. The skill he did where he done like a little back heel, pretty much helped with Garner's first goal. I'm going to give him a 7. On top of that as well, most successful passes in the Championship so far this season, and you can see why with his passing ability. 5, I'm going to give Matt Phillips. I don't think it was his best performance. I thought he was really poor. He was failing to deliver any balls into the box, failing to beat anyone. Poor performance. Krovinovic, I'm going to give a 7. First half, he didn't really create anything. I think that was due to obviously Luton defending really well, but he couldn't find any space. But second half, he came out and I thought he was really good. Solid player. Had a few good link-ups with Garner when he came on. Edwards, I thought he was a bit, you know, it was a bit harsh to take him off, but obviously Bilic did the right thing. I thought he was the better out of the two, out of Phillips and Edwards. He was the better winger, and yeah, he got took off at 45 minutes. Can't really say too much. I think he did okay. 6 I'm going to give him. Zahor, I'm going to give him a 6 now. He was improved from his performance against Millwall. I thought he worked really hard. There was a point where he took it around the defender really well, but his touch was a bit heavy, and if he'd done it a bit lighter, he probably would have got there, and who knows. Subs, Garner, 9. I thought he completely changed the game. We wouldn't shoot in the first half, and it seemed like Bilic had told him to start shooting. Obviously, that first shot he had scored. I'm going to leave the goals on the screen now so you can take a look at them. But brilliant performance. So as you just saw, brilliant goals. First one, keeper had no chance. Second one, great reactions from him to win the diving header. I gave him a 9 and he was my man of the match. Mateus Pereira, I think he did really well. Linked up really well with Dean Garner when he came on. You know, I thought he played really well when he came on and he made an impact. 7. Charlie Austin. Now, there was a point where Dean Garner absolutely skinned their defender. Got a cross into the box, but unfortunately, I don't know how he did it, but he missed Charlie Austin. But I do feel like he created a lot more chances than in the short time than when Zahor was on the pitch. So for that reason, I'm going to give him a 7. Bilic, I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. Obviously, the game plan first half didn't work, but we got in half time, 1-0 down. We came out and we looked brilliant. Having shots, I think the subs really worked. So I'm going to give Slaven Bilic a 9. The fans, I'm going to give an 8 out of 10. Now, the reason I say this, obviously, we sold out our allocation. The fans sang their hearts out through the whole of the game. But unfortunately, one fan did let us down by being racist. He did get arrested. I'm not too sure whether it was to one of our players, one of their players, or one of their fans or whatever. But either way, there's no place for that in football. And, you know, he kind of let us down in a way. But I'm going to give the fans 8 out of 10. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.